Good morning, everybody. Salute, it's Friday. It's 8:30 out here in the West. But before we start, amazing grace, how sweet the sound that saved a wretch like me. I was lost, but now I found was blind, but now I see. Yeah, all right, all right. Got that out the way. It was only two games last night. Lakers and Sixers and Timberwolves and the Warriors. It's gonna be a big weekend this weekend though, 'cause you got the AFC Championship, you got the NFC Championship, and you have, of course, you got college ball as well. Big time matchups going to be, um, big time matchups is going to be, it's going to be determined here. Let me just sit here and get the schedule out right quick. I'm gonna be kicking it with y'all for a couple hours because today is my day. I go back to work.com, so today is officially starts off my Monday. So last night, Malik Monk, aka it's mine, it's mine, it's mine. My prerogative. Shot 3 of 13. He was only 1 of 6 from 3-point land. He made all four of his free throws. He had 11 points. He had 5 assists. He had 4 rebounds. He had 3 turnovers. Stanley Johnson 1 of 6, 0 of 3. He had 6. He had 7 rebounds. He has. He had 2 assists, 1 steal, 1 turnover, 2 points. Anthony Davis was 14 of 21, 66.7%, 0 for 1 from three. He was 3 for 3 from the free throw line. He scored 12 points. He had 12 rebounds, excuse me. He had 31 points. That's what he had. He had 2 steals, 4 blocks. He had 3 turnovers. Avery Bradley, 1 of 4, 0 for 3, 2 rebounds, 1 assist. Russell Westbrook, 9 of 15, 2 of 3 from 3, um, 4 rebounds, 3 assists, 1 steal, 6 turnovers, 20 points. Tucker, 2 of 8. Lord have mercy, 1 of 3. This was a hard game to watch. 33% from the three. He made both of his free throws. He had 7 points. He had no turnovers though. He only played 17 minutes. Melo was 4 of 11, 36 minutes, 1 of 4 from three. He had a bad game too. Austin Reed was 0 of 4. Oh my God, look at all this. The plus minus, -8. Malik Monk, -2. Stanley Johnson, -7. Anthony Davis, -1. Um, AD did have 4 blocks though, but -23. Taylor Horton Tucker. Oh my God. Carmelo Anthony, -10. Austin Reeves, -16. It's the booty goon. It's the booty goon. It's the booty goon. He was a -9. Oh man, it's the booty goat. It's the booty goat. That's what the OG was told me this morning when he see Dwight Howard come in the game. He'd be like, "Oh, he's like, oh shit, my phone. No, that's not my phone." But the OG be like, hey, young man. He come in the game. I'd be like, "It's the booty goat. It's the booty goat." All right, let's go to the Sixers. Thibault was 4 of 6 or 2 from 3. He had 2 rebounds, 2 assists, 4 steals, 1 block, 1 turnover, 8 points. Tobias Harris had 23 points. He was 10 of 15 from the field, 3 of 5 from the three. He had 5 rebounds, 4 assists, 2 steals. He did have 3 turnovers. Joel Embiid, he had 4. He did score. He was 9 of 20, 45%, 8 of 13, 61.5%. He was 9 rebounds, 7 assists, 26 points. Okay. Tyrese Maxey, he was 5 of 14, 35.7%, 2 assists for 3, 2 of 4 from the free throw line. He had 7 rebounds, 10 assists, 2 blocks, 2 turnovers. He had 14 points. Okay. Okay, I'm just gonna do plus. And George Yank, he came off the bench. He was 5 of 7 from the field, 4 of 6 from three. He's getting way more playing time. I liked him when he played at Iowa State. He used to get Kansas Jayhawks problems when he played them because he can handle the ball, dribble, and control pace. He can actually do that if you actually give him that chance to. He's very smart. Andre Sugar Bear can't get enough of them golden Chris. He did an appearance last night. All right, so I'm just gonna go ahead and just. Oh yeah, we got the AFC NBA AFC NFC Championship game this weekend. I already made my prediction, so it ain't always the person who everybody who you know signs and symbols tells you everything because they was debating this morning about Skip and Mahomes and Burrow. Okay, no, I like Joe Burrow. He went to LSU. Him and Jamar Chase and everything like that. They went to LSU. You know what I mean? I'm a big LSU fan, but I know the storylines. I know when people about to retire, they do the same thing. They did the same thing with Brett Favre when he retired. They did the same thing with Joe Montana. They did the same thing with Phil Simms, Randall Cunningham, the Run Moon. They start popping up talking about other players. Do I think Joe Burrow is worthy of that? I have to say yeah because the man ain't got no offensive line and he's doing that. And imagine if he did have an offensive line, but I just think it's going to be the Bengals and the Rams for some odd reason. And I just think Stafford's going to win a chip. It's just time for that man to win because a lot of people don't understand the narratives and all that stuff goes into play and money. And look, just think about it. If the Rams beat the 49ers, everybody know I used to root for the 49ers. I've been watching football a whole lot more now, thanks to my boy Corey Turner. He was like, man, GP, man, just get back in that football, man. Trey was like, man, just get back into it, man. Just watch it a little bit. It's just too much stuff that goes into that stuff for me. It's too many. It's too many points. It's just too many. It's too many ways you can just jab at people. So that's why I let the vets. I sit back and let the veterans do their thing and learn from them. When it comes to that football talk, basketball, that's all in my comfort zone. Oh, I know about the tennis and all that stuff too. I'm watching Australian Open. Australian Open is going on right now. I'm currently watching it on my screen right now. So I'm watching all the games that I can because that's one thing that's good thing about me working inside is I can still have access to watch games and stuff like that on my phone. I just have to have it on low, but I could just still see it. I don't need no announcers anyway. And congratulations to all the All Stars. I just want um people it was just a surprise. Only thing my gripe was about Trey Young. I think it should have been a Bulls backcourt or Zach Levine, and I know they try to do it so by position, so to speak. Um, but I'm happy for Andrew Wiggins. Um, everything LeBron does. Oh, he's 4-0 in this when he this and he's this. I'm like, man, they just need to get back to the old school All Star format. You get to pick your teams and all this other stuff and all this crazy behind stuff, man. That's just. And when stars used to actually dominate, the stars used to actually do the slam dunk contest. The stars used to really do the 3-point contest. You know, but it is what it is. So we're just gonna see what it's heading for when that time comes. It's gonna be a big weekend in college basketball too. I'm about to read the schedules. I don't know y'all follow college basketball, but I suggest y'all should. Um, not only in not only men college basketball, but women. Um, I did watch the Michigan girls last night. I love their squad. I love their team. Um, South Carolina, I love their team too. Louisville. There's just so many teams that I like that's in the top 10 I actually like. Only team I don't like in the top 10 is UConn. No, that's not because I don't like UConn. They just don't have it. I don't care if they had their best player. Them other teams are so much to me, so more ahead of the game already. And I love that big girl from Mississippi State. She's a beast. And that was a good matchup. Y'all ain't watched that game between South Carolina and Ole Miss last night. Yeah, that was man. That girl, man, Medall's All American and pattern her game after KD. She can handle the ball, create her own shot. It's just. I know y'all. I know a lot of guys don't watch women's ball, but watch the women's game, man. You got like them big girls be getting there, dribbling the ball down the court and all this. When they get that opportunity, man, they be trying to finish that. Um, then you got Indiana, they good. Um, women's sports, man, I'm telling you. Shout out to the women's college basketball, man. I'm a big supporter. I always have been. 'Cause I always watch like the great Don Stanley when she was at Virginia. I used to watch her, and later a lot of I think she went to North Carolina, and then my girl Jackie Stiles, the baddest white girl I've seen in the state of Kansas. She ended up playing in the WNBA. She from Clifton or Clapton. I think it's Clifton, Kansas. I think that's where she's from. That was the baddest white girl that I ever seen. The baddest black girl I ever seen down south was Simone Augustus. I used to see her just terrorize dudes in the gym. She was in high school. Um, but yeah, let me just see and drop the link, man. See what everybody do. But get into the college basketball before I do that. Oh yeah, and the games tonight is Detroit versus Orlando, Boston versus Atlanta, Charlotte, and LA. I bet you LeBron played that one. Um, Denver, New Orleans, LA Clippers, Miami, Portland, Houston, Utah, Memphis, Indiana, OKC. Then you got Chicago that play the Spurs. Then you got Minnesota play Phoenix. Then you got the New York Knicks. They will play the Milwaukee Bucks on ES. That game's gonna be on ESPN. The first game is actually that's gonna be the second game. The first game gonna be the Lakers and the Hornets. And the Lakers are currently 24 and 25, and the Hornets are 27 and 22. It's interesting how this game is going to go. If LeBron's going to play, I think he's going to play. I think honestly, LeBron dodged that smoke. You the best center in the league as they hype you up to be. You didn't want to go against Joel Embiid last night. I'm just saying. I'm just going with these narratives people say. Oh, LeBron could just guard all five positions and okay, well, he ain't play last night. He had knee soreness, but that nigga was dunking like a motherfucker. That's the other night. Nigga, get the fuck out of here. That nigga been low management, man. I give it to AD, even though he went in the locker room and everything like that. He had a good game, but mm, I don't know, man. It's gonna be really interesting. Um, I'll go to the game in 12 days because they play on the 9th of February in Portland. It's gonna be very interesting how they're gonna look. And Stanley Johnson, he's a great defender and everything like that, but he's not capable of making shots. At least Ron Artest could get you buckets. I know some people compare to Martez, but a lot of people forget Artest had a bag too. Artest used to post, could shoot the three, get you in that block, mid range. Artest wasn't like Stanley Johnson. Stanley Johnson's a great defender, but when it comes to making shots, it's always been his DNA. It's always been his gift and his curse. It's actually facts. Uh, uh, yeah. Let me just drop the link so all the homies can come in, and I'm already in rare form today, so let y'all come with that dumbass shit today. We keep it real over here. Man, that nigga ain't injured. I guarantee that nigga gonna play. He might play. I'm like what Skip said. I heard that shit on the radio because I gotta hear this dumbass shit that they be saying and shit. Just because you might have a dumb motherfucker will come on my motherfucking channel, coming that cocking that dumbass shit to these same ass. Man, you know what I noticed about a lot of y'all LeBron fans. Y'all LeBron fans is like it's like Eighth Mile when Eminem told that nigga, you gonna say the same thing like he said. I already know what you're gonna say. Fuck out of here. Oh yeah, let me get back to the college games this weekend because it's gonna be a big weekend in college basketball. I know Michigan and Michigan State played. Michigan State played. Let me just go see exactly where they play at here. I'm just waiting for my thing to load up here. Okay, on the 29th, Louisville played host Duke. LSU, they're 19. They play TCU. LaSalle played Davidson. Michigan 10-7. Recently, they have been playing well. Everybody's coming together. They freshmen and everything like that. Like try to tell people, man, you watching college basketball, it take a while. Some of these big time freshmen to get adapted and everything. Then you got these COVID protocols. You can't sit here. You can't play this game. So it take a while for a lot of these teams, especially like a team like Michigan, who got off to a bad start, but they have been playing better. Right now, they're in the middle of the pack of the Big Ten. Then you got Oklahoma and Auburn in the SEC versus Big 12 challenge. They play at 11. Then you got Creighton. They play they hosting Xavier, who is 21 in the country. Missouri. They play at Iowa State. Ames, Iowa is one of the hard. A lot of people don't understand about college basketball venues, but playing in Ames, Iowa, is one of the hardest venues to actually win at. That place used to be in back in the day when Missouri was actually in the Big 12. That was a hard place to win in Columbia. But Ames, Iowa was even harder. This coming from a person who used to watch, grew up on when it was the Big Eight. Now it's the Big 12. Then you got Baylor play Alabama. That's gonna be a good game. Um, that's gonna be on ESPN. Baylor's 18-2. They're number four in the country. They play Alabama, which is 13-7. They are 9-1 at home. It's basically it's a rivalry game in the Pac-12. Arizona, which is number three in the country, they are 16-2. They play Arizona State, who is 6-11, 2-5 in the Pac-12, having a down year this year. Then you got St. John's play Villanova. Then you got University of Illinois, who's currently they 24th in the country and they 72 in the Big Ten. They sitting at right at there, tied up right on the top of the Big Ten. They got off to a slow start, but they are really playing great basketball right now. And then the game of the day to me is Kentucky and Kansas. It's interesting because Kansas ain't really been playing good basketball to me. They just been getting over the edge. And that boy Abaji, man, shout out to the KC. Well, he's from the other side. He's from the Missouri side, from the Missouri side of the water. But he's been playing better. They go to Kansas got more than one go to player, and I like bringing old boy off the bench too, who transferred from Arizona State. Jalen Wilson, he just needs to step up just a little bit more for me. And then I like that big boy that got KJ Adams, who will get playing time once. David McCormick and once what's that white boy's name? It's gonna come to me. Mitch Lightfoot. Once he leave, being then he start be seeing more. Oh, my boy Remy Martin, that's his name. Remy Martin. Having him coming off the bench is a big asset for them. Kentucky been playing good of late as well, but lately Kansas have been winning the matchup in this regard. They've been dominating this matchup as of late. And those are the games for Saturday. Let me just make sure that's all the games for Saturday. Oh no. Then you got Mississippi State, Texas Tech. You got UConn, DePaul. You got California and USC. Then you got Houston. They number seven. I didn't know they was number seven. Yeah, I didn't know they reached all the way to number seven. Okay. Tennessee. Then you got Portland, Gonzaga. You already know Gonzaga gonna win that. Stanford and USC. No, and UCLA. Stanford and UCLA. They play at 6:30. I already got. I know it's gonna be a big weekend in sports alone. Let me see who play. Matter of fact, let me see who plays Sunday. I know some teams probably play Sunday too. Sunday is gonna be Ohio State, Purdue. That's gonna be on CBS. Then you got Marquette and Providence. Providence is 17-1. I mean, they're 17-2. They're currently 71 in the Big East. Marquette is 15-6. They're 73 in the Big East, and that's where Shaka Smart is at right now. Shaka Smart started at VCU, then he went down there to Texas, and now he's in another place in Marquette. And I like that boy Lewis that they got on their team. Lewis is, to me, is their best player. Wisconsin played Minnesota. So those are the games for this weekend for college ball. Um, I need to see who play in the women's, and then I'm gonna open up the panel. What's up, Moss?
Hey, what's up, T Price? What's up, man?
Yeah, man. I'm just getting these last little. Okay, okay. The scores of Iowa, they played Northwestern. Arizona State play Stanford. UCLA, they play Oregon, and Arizona play California. Those are the games. And last night games. South Carolina won 69-40. Notre Dame won 83-62. Michigan beat Ohio State 77-58. Maryland won 72-58. UNC beat Duke 78-62. Georgia Tech Lady Jackets won 68-49. Auburn beat Tennessee 71-61 in an upset. Louisville beat Florida State 75-62, and Arkansas beat they beat LSU 90-76. BYU, and they won 76-44. IU and Illinois women's game was canceled. All right, man. So what you got? What you see coming this weekend, man? I know you watch a little
I'm
bit of
just,
everything.
yeah, man. I'm just looking forward to those games on Sunday. Rams, Niners, and Chiefs and Bengals. I'm real big on Justin Burrow. I'm curious to see if that offensive line can hold up.
Mm-hmm.
I think the Chiefs will have an easier time with Cincinnati than they did with Buffalo. I think Buffalo is just better, and Josh Allen is just a better quarterback. I mean, every throw that Josh can throw, Justin Burrow can throw too. But Justin don't use his legs the way Josh does. And the Bengals offensive line is just horrible. So Chris Jones and Frank Clark and these guys are going to be eating, hopefully, getting to the quarterback. Not sure if Matthews is playing after that concussion, so we'll see.
I'm just gonna
But
go opposite. Like, I know everybody think the Chiefs are gonna win, but I know storylines and narratives always play a part in everything too. Because we already know this. You know, there's a couple of older football players that's about to get out the game. You know, about to retire. So now they got to start talking about these other quarterbacks. They do it every time. They did it with Favre. They did it with Randall Cunningham, Warren Moon, all the great quarterbacks. They even did it with one more, Dan Marino, Steve Young.
hmm
You know, they did it with all these quarterbacks. So y'all don't think I know what I'm talking about? They do it. These players do get older. Then they got to start replacing these players. Now Joe Burrow, do I think he earned that right? Yeah, you can't knock that what he done to me. That man got no offensive line. Imagine what the man does have an offensive line.
yeah, he got
He'll
sacked
be
what like 9 times last
nine.
week,
Right, right.
and
Then they
somehow,
got
some
and
way,
then Skip.
they
Then
still
Skip
pulled
got to
that game out.
and Skip got to talk about somebody else. We don't know how long Tom Brady gonna retire, but then he gonna. I think he already on that Joe Burrow bandwagon already. I heard the conversation this morning on Undisputed. So
Oh yeah, because I think he's picking the
I'm
Bengals to
picking.
win.
I'm picking the Bengals to win too. It's just
Yeah,
I
listen.
just
Listen. I mean, it could happen. I mean, I'm not saying. I listen. Anything, of course, it can happen. I don't think it's going to happen, but I mean,
right.
it's definitely it's possible for sure. But other than that, man, that's it. And then I bought some ribs at the store, so I'm probably gonna smoke those Sunday morning. I'm gonna get up early and smoke them. Put them on for like 4 or 5 hours. Cook them real slow, around
Right.
200. Wrap those motherfuckers in foil for another hour. They tender, and then
Yeah.
have
Yeah.
at it.
Yeah.
That's it, man. Other than that, just chill. I mean,
Man, I'm gonna be working, bro. I'm gonna be working because I go
they
in.
got you work the weekends.
Yeah, my Monday
Okay,
starts on Fridays. My Monday starts on Fridays. So I work Friday,
okay,
Saturday, Monday, Tuesday.
gotcha.
Yeah, so my day gonna be so I'm still gonna be. That's one thing I am thankful about. I can always put it on the games and stuff like that on my phone and stuff like that. Because
hmm
on my phone I could just sit there and watch. Because lately it's been really dead lately. But like I told them, it's about to be end of the month. This month gonna be jumping. End of the month
Hell yeah.
it get busier, especially out here on the coast, because all these loggers and all the two biggest job base out here, they get paid. We didn't get paid today, which is kind of surprising me. They probably gonna pay us on the 31st. Because normally, if the 30th is on the weekend, we'll get paid. I guess they don't wait actually to
Okay.
the 31st.
Yeah. See, we get paid. I work for the government, so we get paid once a month.
15th and the 30th, but I don't like how they doing that because I miss getting them third checks. I'm like, dude, year and a half. I've been working for y'all. When you got 31 days, I used to love them 31 days, man. You know, I'm on
hmm
a mission, do what I got to do this year. But now, just like, okay, I ain't got that. So
Yeah.
I'm going to even save even more now.
There you go. That's how you do it, man. That's what I do. I mean, pay all the bills and stuff, and even the one thing I've learned over time is just because I got money don't mean I got to spend it. I like to save and
throw my
money
money in the
away,
bank,
and
bro. After I
yeah,
pay my
if I
little
need to
shilling.
do something, I got to do it. So
I
if
already
I want
got
to
my
buy
little
something, I
Laker
can go buy
outfit.
it.
I kind
Oh,
of
that's right, because
mad.
you're going to the game, huh?
Yeah, I bought my little. I'm kind of pissed off though, man, because now I just found this site where I can actually get the jerseys for cheap.
Hmm.
All the Kobe jerseys because I got too many 24s. I got a lot of 24s. I only got like 1 8, but all I just need to work on his eights. I got too many. I got damn near every high school jersey times 10. Got every one of them. A lot of ones they was wearing in the stands. I got them in my closet. They was showing last night when they was playing the Sixers.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. Well, I mean, I mean, Kobe Bryant's. I mean, that's his hometown. When he came back to the states, and I mean, he's huge in Philly. Like his, I mean,
Hey,
huge.
just and for y'all young generation, imagine that really know the cats that play ball. Now imagine him. Imagine you playing the AAU squad and you got Kobe and you got Richard Hamilton and the
Right,
ones and twos. What you gonna do?
right.
Stop.
They said
Stop.
Rip's dad. They said Rip's dad because they said Rip Hamilton was like one of the best players in the state of Pennsylvania.
He
But his
was,
dad
yeah.
was his dad said, "Hold on, bro. There's this
Hmm.
kid up the street. you know,
Hmm.
just hold off. Just wait." You know what I'm saying? And Rip said, "We played Kobe Laura Merriam, and he says, yeah, I knew instantly I wasn't the best player. And then he said his dad coached their AAU team. They went
Hmm.
up to like I want to say like Detroit or somewhere in that area, and Tim Thomas was the best high school player in the country, like
Hmm.
hands down. They said after Kobe Bryant left that tournament, it was clear.
It was Kobe Bryant. Yep.
Kobe Bryant took over
And
that
Tim
role.
Thomas
So,
was nice. Shout out to Tim
oh,
Thomas,
bro,
man.
Tim Thomas was
Tim
nice.
Thomas was
Oh yeah,
nice, bro. Tim, hey,
Tim Thomas was
he's my
very nice.
generation. That's my generation right there, man. Him
Yeah, he
and
was no
Cole.
slouch. Tall, lengthy, can shoot it,
Hey, that,
athletic.
I
You know what I'm
remember, and
saying?
the young Tim Thomas had
For the
handles like
Bucks.
had handles like T Mac. When I seen him in high
Oh
school,
yeah,
he had handles like T Mac. T Mac was,
yeah,
but T Mac just took it to another level. Though when I seen him play, I was like, God damn, this nigga
yeah.
could six
Tracy
nine,
was,
6'10", could sit do all.
yeah.
Him and
Tracy
Baron
McGrady was
Davis.
a problem.
And Baron Davis was the better guard that I seen that was around my height. I
Oh,
was
okay,
like, man, Baron was a beast, bro. BD
yeah,
was nice, bro.
yeah. UCLA.
Cause
Hmm.
one of my homeboys should have he got kicked off the team, which was Kareem Rush brother and
Oh,
Brandon
okay,
Rush brother, Jerron Rush. He was the better Rush
yeah.
brother. He was the better Rush brother than all of them. Hey, you need to look at that doc. You need to look up their documentary. I forgot what the
Yeah,
name is.
I
I
didn't know
got.
that Kareem and Brandon were because Brandon played for the Warriors, right?
Yeah,
And
man,
Kareem
they
played
all
for the
brothers.
Lakers.
Yeah,
I
they
didn't know
all
that. I never
brothers.
knew that.
Yeah, yeah,
I never knew that.
cause Brandon light skinned like his
Yep.
um like Jerron. Kareem just dark skinned. That's why people
Yeah.
would think they brothers, but a lot of people forget Jerron Rush was that nigga.
And Kareem had that jump shot. Like he was like a smooth left hand shooter.
Yeah, he played for the
I
Lakers.
remember him. Yeah, played for the Lakers. Yeah, I remember him.
He was a beast at Missouri too.
Dang, I never even knew that.
The best Missouri player I seen was Anthony Peeler.
Oh, the lefty. Yeah, 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 yeah.
He's from the city too. He from Kansas City too.
Well, I remember
He
when the
from
Kings
Missouri
played the
though.
T Wolves. When the Kings played the T Wolves in the postseason, I was at the game,
Hmm.
and this is when Peeler was on the Kings and KD was on Minnesota, and they get into it because they used to be teammates in Minnesota, and there was something brewing behind the scenes with those two guys, and they got into like a little scuffle. But yeah, I remember Anthony Peeler, another left hand shooter, a little lefty. He was cool. He was all right in the NBA.
Yeah, sure was. I'm telling you, man, you need to find that. I need to yeah, I got your number. I need to call my homie, man, and see what the name of that documentary, man, so you can watch that documentary,
Oh
man.
yeah, yeah. Send it to me.
Yeah, man, because what Jerron was that nigga, bro. My twin brother played against Jerron. You know what I mean? So Jerron was that dude, bro. And anybody know about Midwest basketball at that time? I remember seeing Tyrone Lue on TV. He went to Raytown. They had it. Do you remember? And Earl Watson. He is from Kansas City,
Yeah, yeah,
Kansas.
yeah.
Yeah,
Earl Watson. Yeah.
he from Kansas
He
City,
should coach
Kansas.
the Phoenix Suns. Actually, he's actually like a great mind. Like I'm surprised that he ain't got no coaching job.
Right, they don't want minds like
Like
him in
he,
there though. He got a
yeah,
great
he
mind, bro.
knows the game of basketball. Yeah, I'm not
Yeah,
gonna lie.
and
Love Earl Watson.
he's from my era too. He graduated in '97 too.
Okay.
Who else? Because yeah, 'cause a lot of his family is in the a lot of his family are in the police officers.
Okay.
Earl Watson was, yeah, yeah. Shout out to Earl Watson, man. I'm just getting my boys from the city who I grew up when I moved to the state, and then once I got older, I used to see Earl Watson. They sure Earl Watson. I remember seeing Tyrone Lue, who went to Raytown, on TV as the best high school players at that time. At that time, it was Tyrone Lue. He was one of the best point guards out there at that time.
What school did he go to? Tyronn
He
Lue.
went he went to Raytown, Raytown Blue
Okay.
Jays.
No, yeah, Tyron definitely worked
Yeah,
his way
because
up, and
his teammate, his teammate was Chris Weems. Well, Chris Weems went to Stanford, but there was this dude named Chris Weems was his name. He went to Stanford. He went to Kansas City Slagle.
okay.
Yeah, my brother played against all them dudes. My twin brother played against all them dudes, all of them. Shout out to my boy Tony Barsdale. Shout out to uh, Larry Farmer, Jamil Anderson, my boy G Hill, Mungo, my boy Calvin Ruffin. That
Yeah,
nigga
there's a
had
lot of players
my boys,
that
man. I'm
don't get
telling
the
you,
recognition.
I'm telling you, my high school that I went to at that time, they had. I'm telling you, man, Junction City High School and Highland Park High School in the
Hmm.
'90s. Anybody lived in Kansas in the '90s, they'll tell you all the best black product was in. Of course, it was in the city in Kansas City, but low key it was in Topeka at Highland Park and it was at Junction City High School.
Oh, Topeka is the capital. Yeah, I've been there a few times.
Oh man, and a lot of people don't know this though. Topeka capital is 66. Their zip code is 666. And after the
Yeah, I
other
didn't know
two,
that. Yeah, I didn't know that.
yeah, they always been like that, bro. Since I was little, bro. Since I've been like that. Yeah, matter of fact, one of my brother AAU teammates got killed in there was an accident that happened and they drove right past it too. I think one of my friends drove right past it, didn't even know that was him. He went to Topeka High. He was a beast too. He was a big dude, was a beast, could shoot, handle. I seen the dude one time in AAU game that my brother was playing with. This dude could shoot with the left and he could shoot with his right hand. I was like, what the hell? And a lot of people don't remember this. Back in the '90s, they used to have a quarterback at Arizona. He could throw with his left and his right too. I'm like, dang. So all this stuff that people saying that we ain't never seen this stuff before, man, I seen all that stuff before. But them players didn't get that recognition.
Yeah, that's true. A lot of players don't get the proper recognition. There's a lot of players who can play the game of basketball who never made it to the NBA. And it's just it's
Yeah, I know,
opportunity, and it's
man.
just
I know so many of them, man. I know so many of them. I know a lot of
yeah,
them.
yep.
Girls too. I know girls
Oh
too.
yeah,
That was
yeah, man.
oh my. I know
Oh,
so many
T
chicks that
Price.
was good.
So here locally in Sacramento, do you know who Ruthie Bowden Holyfield is?
Oh. Mm-hmm.
She's from New Jersey. She won
Yeah.
Olympic gold, and she played for the Monarchs.
Right.
Yeah, she comes into my job all the time. She still lives here in Sacramento.
Uh,
But I was picking her brain yesterday a little bit. We talked about the Olympics, and we talked about Cheryl Swoops and Tina Thompson and Cynthia Cooper and Lisa Leslie, and basically all Sue Bird, basically all the elite women basketball players. Um, yeah, and she always says that uh, that Houston Comets team in the early 2000s that won 4 straight championships. She says the best player she's ever played against is Cynthia Cooper and Cheryl Swoops. She says
I
that
believe
they're
that.
basically they they were basically the Michael and Scotty of the
Mm-hmm.
WNBA.
They
You know?
was. They was.
Yeah.
They
Hmm.
was. And it was unfair. And then low key you had Tina Thompson in the block.
Right. Yeah. Facts. Yeah. Yeah.
Just
Yeah.
waiting.
Tia Thompson,
And
um, who
then they
can
had
shoot three. Yeah,
then they
dude,
had
they
that
won
girl
four
Kim
straight
Barrett.
championships.
Then they had my girl
Kim
Kim
Barrett.
Barrett.
Yep. She
Yeah.
passed with cancer, I believe so.
Yeah, she's Louisiana native. Shout out to the
Yep,
queen.
bald head with the little
Yeah,
blonde.
Chris.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
R&B. Yeah. I used to talk
But
to her
yeah,
shit back in the day from Louisiana. I thought she was Kim Perrette people. She was like, I don't know who Kim Perrette is. I was like, girl, you look just like Kim Perrette. Then I showed her who she was. She was like, I do look like her, but she wasn't related to her. But it was just crazy. 'Cause, you know, in Louisiana, for y'all brothers, black come in a different all different kinds of shades down there. Cause Louisiana, I ain't never seen so many light skinned and brown skinned women in my life till you go to Louisiana. And then you got the women that mix with that Creole and that Indian and all that other stuff. Boy,
yep,
it'll blow your head up. You'll think you're talking to a black girl Creole
right.
Indian.
Yeah, that is true.
I know I used to date a lot of them when I was down there. Pretty, really nice, really nice. But at that time, they wasn't just ready for what I was wanting. You know, they still wanted to live that street life.
Oh, I was reading the chats, and salute to Big Worm and JT. What's Alex? What's up, fellas? They're talking about some guys getting snubbed at the All Star game. What's your thoughts on Andrew Wiggins being named a starter? That's kind of
Ooh,
awkward to me a little bit.
you know what? This is the thing. Out of everything that happened, this
Hmm.
what baffles me. Trey Young starting. Your team
Yeah,
is under 500, sir.
yeah,
Why is Chris Paul is not in there? Is not. I don't know who the. I just remember watching naming the five starters, and they always got to put LeBron in it. LeBron's 4-0 in it. I'm like, who gives a fuck about this? It's a fucking All Star game. This shit,
right,
but the All Star game ain't like it was when we was growing up. Well, them niggas actually took it serious. We can't afford a quarter, nigga. Okay, nigga, not now we about to see who's gonna win this game. That's when it's about to get serious. Nigga, you ain't gonna sit there doing no alley oops dunking on me and letting you sitting there dunking any of that. But one thing I did like, I don't know, man. He shouldn't. I ain't knocking. He should have been an All Star starter. No.
yeah. And then too, Zach Levine. I mean, he got
Yes, he got.
snubbed.
I said that too. I said, dude,
Yeah,
he should have been Zach Levine and DeRozan Rosa, hands down. I don't give a fuck what
right.
nobody say.
The
It should
Bulls
have been.
had one of the best first halves in the league. Yeah, this is crazy. I mean, once again, you know what I'm saying? These guys are getting, I mean, not getting the credit. Yeah. So yeah, that shit crazy.
It's crazy as a motherfucker, ain't it, bro?
Yeah, I mean, these guys work hard, and I mean, I thought because listen, if you're rewarding Andrew Wiggins because the Warriors are the top two seed out east, and he's on that winning team, then why not reward Zach Levine on the Bulls, who's a top 3 or 4 seed? Held the number one spot for a week or two. I mean, he deserves to be, on that roster. Um, it's crazy. Maybe I don't know. Maybe because he missed games. I don't know what they're thinking. It could be because he missed some games, or I gotta I gotta look and see how many games he's missed, or if there's like a criteria you have to meet to be selected based on games played. I don't know but it just don't seem right that Zach Levine is not there, and the Hawks are underachieving. And you got Trey Young. It's just I don't know. That's just me though. You know, because if that's the case, then nobody on the Cavaliers made the team, right? I mean, I don't think they did.
None of them. And this is, and man, that joke be
Yeah.
cracking me. I don't understand.
Hmm.
Could they still doing the thing? And this is the thing, man. I'm happy for Wiggins. I'm not knocking him, and I'm not showing no shade. But you know, niggas still gonna get sensitive on this motherfucker anyway. He shouldn't have been a. He should. He shouldn't have been starting though. That's just my opinion. Now name a small
Hmm.
forward that's better than him in the West that you would put him. I mean, dude,
Mm,
that's been doing his
a
thing.
small forward that's been doing this thing out west, other than Andrew Wiggins. A small forward.
Then I can't debate that if that is the case. You see what I'm saying? That I'm not knocking that. I'm not
Well, the
throwing no
thing is this
shade on
then:
Wiggins
if you
because
gonna put,
he went to KU. I'm a big supporter
I
of
got
Ken's
somebody
Jr.
for you.
But who you got?
I got somebody for you. If they keeping if they holding true by the same criteria and standard, if Trey Young is on a below 500 team and he's starting, that means that I can put Anthony Edwards, because to me Anthony Edwards is having a better season than Wiggins is. Not the same team success, but I mean I don't know. I'm just naming a guy. Um, but all the small forwards are kind of hurt. PG's hurt. I'm trying to look and see who. Damn. I
A
mean,
lot of
I'm not
people.
going to say Mikal Bridges. I mean, he don't deserve to be there. I mean, I'm thinking Barnes and Sack. Hell no. Oh, the kid in Memphis. But no. I mean, he having
He
a
been
cool
shooting.
Baines.
Baines. He's been
Or
shooting well.
yeah. Damn. You know what? If we go team by team like that, maybe okay.
Maybe he does, but you see what I'm saying?
Yeah,
That's what it's
maybe,
like.
maybe, yeah, maybe he does deserve it.
Because that's why I'm sitting there thinking in my mind's like, what other small forward could OG was like, I'm happy for him. I'm like, I'm happy for Wiggins too, man, because a lot of people don't understand that, man, that man, dude, I always said in the beginning, I always said in the beginning that, they were just wrong for doing what they was doing anyway. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm. Yeah, and to be fair, Andrew Wiggins has actually had higher scoring seasons in Minnesota,
He did.
but yeah, but in Golden
But it,
State,
it, it
he's
didn't
having better
translate to wins,
seasons.
right? Right.
Right,
It
he's
didn't
shooting a higher
translate to wins,
percentage.
right?
His
I
points
felt
are
like
down, but
I felt like they traded the wrong person anyway. I felt like they just kept him. Him. A lot of people don't understand when him and Zach Levine was actually together. Them niggas was winning some games. They was putting up great numbers, but well, you know how Minnesota is.
yeah, they can't sustain it. And 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 Zach wasn't the player he is today that he was in Minnesota. But no, I mean Andrew is definitely playing some good basketball.
I'm
You
happy
know,
for
he's
him.
shooting.
Now I'm sitting
He
there
like
thinking, I'm
he
like,
yeah,
out of
he's
all the small
efficient.
forwards in the West, you can't help but to put him there because look, Kawhi
Hmm.
been out the whole season.
Yeah,
I don't see Paul George as a three. I know he can play the three. I know he
right.
started out playing out the three. I see Paul George more as a two and a three. He got the body and the size to play a three.
Hmm. No, I mean, I guess. I mean, in a normal season, I mean, yeah, it would be Paul and Kawhi, you know, taking those slots from Andrew Wiggins. So I guess he's the next guy up. Um, yep. So now that I've had to rethink that, okay, I ain't mad about that no more. Yeah, I ain't mad about that no more. It makes sense, kind of. Let me see what the chat is saying. Salute Moss, much love. Salute Big Worm.
Big
Salute Big Worm.
one.
Yeah, I agree with you. Yep, we just said that. Levine should have been there.
Hi, that's just. I mean, I understand you getting DeRozan, but how you gonna get one and not the others beside me? And another thing, how the fuck Trey Young get in the All Star game? I'm just saying. But shout out to all the All Stars that did make the game and everything like that. Um, you know, you know, you might want to come in and I drop the link, man. You come on in, man, because like I said, this is not gonna be a long stream today. 'Cause I do got work today. You know what I'm saying? Um, All right. The rest of the conference is Stephen Curry, LeBron James, no Jokic, John Morant, Andrew Wiggins. Shout out to my boy John Morant. And I was gonna say this. I was watching TNT last night, and I heard Shaq and I heard Chuck said this. Like, Chuck, we been saying this from the beginning, man. Even before we got in there about John Morant. That might be true, but I ain't disputing that. But I know the only dude that I know that been talking about John Morant other than myself was my boy Trey. That's why Trey I called you, but you didn't answer your phone yesterday. I was like, these niggas sound like how we be talking and shit. And when nobody was talking about John Morant, we was talking about John Morant. Like who? I don't know nobody on these YouTube streets is. East Conference is Giannis, DeMar, Kevin Durant, Joel Embiid, Trey Young. Um, I need to see I need to see the complete All Star. Okay, here. What fans got right and the best averted the NBA All Star so far. The fans got right. They said Stephon Curry as the leading vote getter. He had 2.6 million votes. He was number one on the MVP ballot earlier this week. So kudos for the fans for getting that right. I'm going by what SB Nation is saying. LeBron James are correctly the top two forward vote getters. I'll put Jokic over LeBron this season, no question, but I won't raise too much issue with the order considering LeBron is having a career. I don't give a fuck about year. You know what? Y'all always want to use age as an effect of every fucking thing. Let's stop that shit. That shit's getting old. The fans got the top three vote getters correct in the East: Kevin Durant, Giannis, and Joel Embiid. As the East leading backcourt, hitting the two buzzer beaters in a row. Shocking the league's best. The league has a current number one seed in the East. What the fans got wrong: Andrew Wiggins over Draymond Green. Oh no, I don't believe that. Drake, no, no, stop. Clay Thompson should not be the fourth in the West Conference in backcourt voting. He hasn't played a game yet. Seems pretty ironclad to me. Carmelo should not have more voice than Rudy Gobert. Derrick Rose should not be ahead of Darius Garland and Fred VanVleet. Kyrie should be on the list at all. Seems pretty clear cut. James Harden shouldn't have more votes than Trey Young. This is what SB Nation is saying, according to them. All right, man, you good, bro? Anybody else want to come on in? We come on in. If not, I can go solo dolo. Y'all already know how I get down. You know, one person don't ruin no show. Shout out to my boy James, man. I saw my boy James cooking that nigga yesterday. That's why I listened to Ticket. Shout out to Ticket. That's where we all came from. But some niggas, man, they just don't get it. I ain't gotta mention that nigga name, but I don't understand how a man could be considered the greatest man of all time. This nigga's 4'6". Get the fuck out of here. You'll lose a record, but you consider as a GOAT. I don't care. You went 5 and 6. Hold on 1 second. Y'all need to get me something to drink. Let's get these lights up. Like, share, subscribe. You know what I'm saying? Even hit the cash app, man. And shout out to somebody who with a donation yesterday to the channel. I really appreciate that. I ain't gonna never say the name of the person, but salute to the homie for that donation. I really appreciate that. Cause that was my first time having a donation in a long time. But my shit was getting cobwebs in there. My shit was getting cobwebs in there. But I'll be right back. Let me give you some water and stuff. I'll be right back, y'all. All right, all right, all right. We are back. We're back. Had to give me something to drink right quick. I know they always announce the starters the very first day, I think, and then they always end up doing the you know the reserves the day after. But I remember watching it though. I remember watching the starters being revealed. Yo,
What's good, homie?
what's good?
Shit, man, it's cooling, man. You know what I'm saying? Just waiting for this basketball to come on later.
Man, you know I'm ready for that shit too. I'm gonna be at work though, my G. You know what I'm saying? Today's my Friday. I thought I was gonna get paid today. I was like, hold up. I was like, so y'all niggas must gonna decide to pay a nigga on the 31st, huh? But it's all good. Good
Hey,
thing I got enough
yeah.
Mary Jane to last me to Good thing I got. At least I have some money when I go to the game on the 9th. And shout out to the homies in Eugene. I will be coming to see y'all after the game. Once the game is finished on the 9th of February, when I wake up the next morning, I'm coming through Eugene like it's a flying walrus. I'm coming to holler at all my homies from the campus, all that stuff, man. I'm coming to holler at y'all. See where y'all good. Y'all gonna see me one more last again. Y'all coming down there to show my support to the homies, man.
Yeah, man.
Hey
Got
man,
you.
but I was just surprised from it. I'm like, how in the hell? I know Will's gonna be talking about that mother. How in the hell is Little Thornsberry is a motherfucking all-star nigga? This nigga have a losing record. Go.
Man, I don't get it, man. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm gonna say. I think
Fans,
Zach Levine.
you know
I,
fans, fans always determine a lot of the votes. And
yeah,
The way Clay was getting these votes, I mean, Clay, man, he just not coming back. Now it's almost about to be all star. I mean, this is the thing. They just need to do their due diligence and do it right. I
yeah,
thought the backcourt in the East should have been Chicago. That's just my opinion. Zach Levine or DeRon DeRozan. That's who I think should have been. Look, you cannot what they did. You can't put titties over titles in there.
yeah. That's a
You
fact.
going do you gonna sit
That's a
there?
fact.
You want to sit there and put Trey Young in there?
I don't get it, man. But I'm not. You know, I'm not gonna trip on it. I'm just happy. Honestly, big bro, I ain't gonna lie. I'm happy for DeMar DeRozan, man. I'm just happy that he's getting the recognition, man. You know what I'm saying? Even though Dak deserves that shit too, I think DeMar really like. You know what I'm saying? I'm really happy for him, man. I'm really happy for him, bro.
I'm happy for DeRozan no matter what. I'm happy for
But
DeRozan, man.
they did our boy Zach Levine dirty, man. They did him dirty,
Oh
man.
yeah.
But it's all good though, you know, because I think if anything, Zach, if you listen to us, that shit should encourage you to just kill these niggas in the next half, bro. The next half just go ballistic, bro.
As I say, go stupid.
So I
Just go
mean, hey,
stupid on them dudes. That's all you
and
gotta
Andrew
do.
Wiggins, I was thinking the same thing as Moss first, but then when I heard y'all talking, I'm like, shit, there's really no one else besides Paul George and Kawhi, but they're hurt. So I mean, I
hmm
guess it's just due. You know what I'm saying?
hmm That's what I was sitting there thinking at first. I was like, how he did? I was like, then I looked at everybody from the West. Come on, man. They fouling Kobe, man. Y'all not calling that shit, man. I be busting niggas' ass with old school Kobe, man. Niggas want to talk shit. Get LeBron. I got LeBron. Nigga, I be busting their
Yeah.
ass with Kobe, man.
I
You
told you,
can't stop Kobe and Shaq.
I
You
always
can't.
say with the all-time Lakers or the all-time Bulls, because D Rose,
Mm-hmm.
man, D Rose unstoppable, man.
D Rose be fucking killing. I always get the old. I don't do the all star like another. Like if somebody else, like if somebody else got another all time team, that's the only way I'll do it. Then you know what I'm saying. I'll be like,
Yeah,
okay, now I
yeah.
gotta go get one. But other than that, I'll stick to the. I'm just mad because you put all LeBron James teams on there. Y'all niggas still ain't got Kobe teams on there. Special teams he won back to back on. You ain't got none of them niggas on there.
They
None
ain't
of them
even got
teams.
Barkley. They ain't even got the son of Barkley on there, bro.
Barker don't want his name on the game.
I don't blame him though. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of shit behind them scenes that I agree with him why he don't want to do it. You know, but man, bro, that's another team that they're missing though. That team KJ and all them, bro, man.
Reggie Miller too.
Yep, Reggie too. Damn, that is another one, bro. Damn, Reggie, man.
But I got homies, they actually know how to make him up,
Yeah,
get his face looking just like that motherfucker and everything like that, man. It's like, man, that's Reggie, nigga.
yeah, Reggie should be in there, man. But they don't want to. I guess you could say I don't know if you want to call it selling out or what, but they just ain't rocking with that shit.
hmm I've been going ballistic. Niggas was talking so much stuff. Like, man, T, let's get okay. You can get LeBron, get whoever you want to get. Then
To
nigga got
me,
the oh
Giannis is
06.
better than
They got
Bron.
the oh 06. They got the whatever year they won the title. The year they got the title, he got that team on me, and I used D Fish, Robert Ory, fucking Horace Grant. the 2000, 2001 Lakers and were beating his ass. My boy was like, God, nigga, you can't stop Kobe, man. I get you on the block. I know how to shoot the fadeaway. I know how to do all that crazy. You can set plays up, and Shaq is a motherfucking beast down low. Ain't nobody moving that nigga down in the paint. I never seen so many niggas in my life play defense only in 2K though. Like these niggas don't even play defense like this in life. Everybody got defense in 2K. Like nigga, fuck out of here.
To me, big bro, I think Giannis is the most unstoppable player on 2K.
Yes, Giannis
you can't
is.
stop him,
Yes.
bro.
Hey, when you sit
Man,
when he sit there and get you on an isolation and then you spin and you don't got nobody back there to block his ass either, nigga,
he's
it's a
gonna bang
wrap.
on you. Yeah.
I can't stand guarding Steph Curry either or Steph and Clay. Them two niggas, they had like them niggas don't never miss. I'm like, nigga, there's 4 niggas on them. They niggas still make the 3. Like, get the fuck out of here. Clay don't miss shit. Clay don't miss shit on this motherfucker.
Clay pulled up.
Clay would pull up on your ass.
Yeah, man, but I'm looking forward to the second half, man. I really want to see if we could keep this momentum up, man.
Mm-hmm. I think y'all is. Everybody else, as they say, next man up mentality. You feel back up, feel what I'm saying? So I think Kobe White going to this break be able to regenerate their team, regenerate what all these teams, what they're trying to do this year. You know what I mean? And we just going to go from there.
Yep. Yeah, man. That man and Joel Embiid been playing out of his mind lately, man. God damn.
Mm-hmm. Hey, they were trying to bash him. You saw how they were talking about him? Yeah, he took 20 shots, but dude, he was only 9 of 20. He was 9 of 20 from the field. He was 9 of 20, so that he just shot off over 50%. Just one shot away. How he shot bad. Y'all niggas be capping, trying to make y'all arguments look good.
He was bullying. He was bullying them boys in the paint like, oh my. He was
AD got a couple. AD got a couple blocks on it. AD did have 4 blocks, but still.
Hey, AD needs to play like that all the time. If he plays like that, bro, they could win, but he got to play consistent and stop crying, man.
Bobby Brown was looking all messed up, talking about it's my prerogative.
Bobby Brown, hell no.
That nigga look like Bobby Brown, and he got the haircut just like Bobby too. And I never seen so many jump balls in my life till you play 2K.
Yeah, that's a fact. Yep.
Like, dude, they don't be jump ball like that in real life, nigga. Can't throw the ball, and all of a sudden the dude coming down there. Dude wasn't there, he be down there 2 seconds. I be going ham with Kobe, man. I just know how to use that nigga. Nigga be getting mad. I'm about to make this nigga mad right now.
Yeah, I be hitting fadeaways on dudes with Kobe, bro. I be tearing dudes up. I take them straight to the post in the paint and just start hitting fadeaways on their ass.
I be doing that shit too, like Jordan. Get him on that block. Get him in that high post right there, nigga. Please, all day, nigga.
Yep, I'm hitting that shit. Any type of space.
You can't stop me. And then Kobe can shoot from anywhere on the court too. So I be busting their ass. The niggas be getting mad about that shit. I don't give a damn. You shouldn't be calling me out, nigga. Kobe. Nigga mad talking shit to me right now. What's up, Trey?
I'm just over here in the bushes hiding.
Over here, bushes over there smoking you one, huh?
Hey, did you talk about that James Harden shit?
Nah, I ain't talking about the James Harden shit. What about James Harden? What titties over Titus done?
He ain't did nothing, man. He ain't did nothing, but It just let you know, boy. That shit not fit the last, man. If them niggas don't win that championship, boy, that nigga adios amigos. That nigga going to Philly Deathly Duck.
You want to go with his boy Maury Kobe?
He sure is. He going right over there. I'm going over here with the nigga who said I'm better scorer than Jordan.
Mm-hmm.
You over there playing that 2K?
Mm-hmm. I'm playing my
How many
homie right now. Playing my
how many
homeboy
points
before I go to work.
how many points Kobe got?
Oh, we just started. Kobe already got 8. He had
Look
2
at
threes and he just body a nigga. My boy be working them Spurs though. We doing the old school Lakers and Spurs matchup, 12-minute quarters. He be killing me with motherfucking Tim Duncan too. I be getting pissed off like nigga, stop that nigga, bro. Nigga, that better not be no fucking jump ball. These niggas do. I never see so many gun jump balls in my motherfucking life. Till you play 2K. In my life. But yeah, but shout out to everybody. It's gonna be a big weekend in sports, man. We're just gonna see who's gonna be playing. You know, we got the freaking playoffs this weekend. We got all this other stuff going on out here. So we just gonna see what it's hitting for. I know everybody fell out, but shoot, I'm about to be back. I'm about to go. Take me a take me take me a 5-10 minute break right quick. And anybody trying to get in, you got my hitters, so I'll let you back in. Till then, I'll be back. Well, y'all, I'm gonna let you go. You have a good day. Peace.